this can resume as Karen Hardy is halfway around the world. She's only gone and left her choreography corner unattended. And you'll never guess he's made himself quite at home. Yeah. Oh, it's Ian Waite. What a treat!
It feels so strange, sat on the sofa.
You're not going to be able to contain yourself. Look, purple on the purple sofa. It's a beautiful thing. What did you think of Musicals Week, Ian?
Oh, you know, at some point, Zoe, I felt like I was sat watching a musical, a West End musical.
Yeah.
And I thought the production was incredible. I thought the music, the lighting, the makeup, and last but not least, the choreography from the pros and from Jason Gilderson. You've got to give him a round of applause.
Well done, Jason, and all the pros. Spectacular work. Were you surprised by the shocking bottom two? I mean, it was obviously always going to be a sad one because they're all so good now.
Yeah, I was really shocked by the bottom two, Zoe, and I thought that, you know, at this point in the competition, it just goes to show that you can be on the top of the leaderboard and still go into the bottom two.
Yeah.
And I thought it was really sad that Helen, one of my favourite and best dancers, actually went, and it's sad to see Helen and Aliash go.
I know, bless her. She did so brilliantly. OK, let's look at our remaining couples' performances. We're going to start with Georgia and Giovanni. Straight nines for their foxtrot to Beauty and the Beast, which made me cry, actually.
Yes.
I wasn't sure it was Hayley Singh or their beautiful dancing. Craig said words like delightful and enchanting. What did you think of it?
Do you know what? I thought it was like a fairy tale. I loved the extra characters, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Especially the candlestick. It was my favourite. Yeah. And as you see by this clip, what I loved about it was this. You know, I talk about a flower in the vase.
Yeah.
And as you can see, they've got that rounded shape at the top, and her head goes out like the flower in a vase. This is it's just absolutely superb, and she stuck to him like glue there. To be honest, Zoe, I couldn't find anything wrong with it, but then I'm not sat in the judge's seat, so from a viewer's point of view, I couldn't see any technical faults with it.
So would you have given Georgia a 10?
I would have been close to giving her a 10.
OK. Oh, he's crafty like that. On to Anita and Gleb, who found themselves at the bottom of the judges' leaderboard. Craig only gave them a 6. People were furious.
Yeah.
He said it exposed all her weak points. What was he referring to, and what did you think about that 6? Was that fair?
Well, I did kind of agree with Craig that there were certain things about a technique that needed to be worked on, but I thought that the 6 was very harsh. I mean, it was out there. It was so harsh, too harsh, really.
Yeah.
But I picked a clip which shows how great she was when she was on her own. See, she kicks him off. The character that she dances. I love the fact that she does this solo and she makes these girls. She looks great, even amongst those professional dancers behind her. Look at her. And then she ends with that amazing cartwheel with not a fear in her and doubt in her mind she's going to make it, and she looked amazing. It's just at the end there.
Yeah.
Now you look at that position at the end there, Zoe. The line, she should have had a straight leg.
OK, point
and she's got a turned-in foot, so she needs to point in. So these sort of details were what Craig was on about.
And that's the difference.
It's a shame.
I loved it when she did that scissor kick when he span around that. I thought it was incredible. Kelly and Kevin performed their Viennese waltz to Papa. Craig said it was common as, but he absolutely loved it. Did this unconventional take on a Viennese waltz from Kev and Kelly, did it impress you?
Yes, I mean, it was a different interpretation, but it was pitched perfectly for that theme. And I would have said, please, sir, can I have some more?
Oh.
It was consistently good. It had consistent energy and consistent performance throughout. I absolutely loved it. I just picked this clip because I wanted to show you here. They go straight into a fleckle from a standstill position, which is a really difficult thing to do. And I watched very carefully the footwork, and her footwork was absolutely perfect.
Impeccable.
I mean, you know, where do you go with these dancers? Because if there's one detail that's not quite right, but, you know, the performance was great, and the technique was great, and the energy was brilliant.
Jay and Aliona, they scored the joint highest score of the series for their rumba with 39. Do you think it deserved a 10 from Craig? I mean, what did you make of it?
I thought it was absolutely brilliant. I loved the basic content and the contemporary feel of it. It was full of musicality throughout. But I have to say, at the beginning, I did see a heel lead.
No.
You should never see that in a Rumba. No, you should never see it in a Rumba.
Okay.
So I'm afraid I wouldn't have given it a 10.
Yeah.
But as you can see through the clip, the content, he does a basic fan into three threes, three Alemanas, and then it goes into a sliding door. You see it underneath there, and then he checks. This is a sliding door. All the elements that Len would be looking for.
Yeah.
And he does this lovely spiral and check. Look at that. And I thought I'd demonstrate.
Oh, please do.
A little bit. You know, now Craig was talking about the 4-1. 2, 3, 4, 1. So he needed to hold that a little bit more. But what the pièce de résistance on the end was the turn into the trick.
See,
I mean, that was pressure.
Well as you.
That was pressure. It was unbelievable.
OK, Katie and Anton and their foxtrot, which earned them their joint highest score of the series. What was so great about this performance?
Well, look at this. I talked earlier in the week about them losing contact throughout. And all the way through this, they do the fall-aways and then she goes into the kicks and they don't lose contact once. It's absolutely amazing. So really... they did a splendid job, and she was smooth throughout. Great job.
And I know, and her legs when she finished that line was absolutely beautiful. You're back tomorrow for your warm-up. I know. I'm excited. Don't go anywhere because we've got Tunes on Tuesday coming up. I might need your help. In Waite, everybody. Now, any Strictly fan should have an encyclopedic